Hello and welcome. Welcome to Drakenmemoria. Yay! What is Drakenmemoria, you may ask? Well, it's Dungeons & Dragons. Or more specifically, a group of people playing Dungeons & Dragons. And don't worry, we're supposed to be a nearly full group. We're missing confirmation from Remy because he's dealing with personal problems. But Fisher and Tobiashi both said that they might be just a little bit late.
There's Fisher.
Ah, here we go. So hopefully Tobiashi will be there soon enough also. Alright. So let's just put a photo on Remy and Tobiashi. So at least we have, it feels like we have a photo. So Dungeons & Dragons. So if it's not something you want to watch, well, go, be free, do something else. The internet is a vast, wondrous, and scary place. I'm sure you'll find something you like. But if you actually want to be here, because you like Dungeons & Dragons, you like us, I don't know why. I think there's only one of us that has a girlfriend right now. So, maybe one person watching us additionally.
Man, why you gotta call us out like that?
Don't worry, I'm also part of those who don't have someone. Actually, I think there's two. Because that's why Remy isn't here. So
Yeah. Well, no, girlfriend was a true statement.
Girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah,
Partner.
no, that's right.
Partner.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a true statement.
Partner, yeah. Alright. What was I saying before we started going on the our absent love life? It's supposed to be Dungeons & Dragons. Because, people that don't have love life do Dungeons & Dragons. And now I'm being mean to
That's a
those who actually
stereotype.
have someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because we fit it doesn't mean it's.
It's true. Yeah, no. It's not like it's true. Alright. So, what else can I say? If you enjoy the thunderstorm in the background, that's Ambient Mixer. If you enjoy the world map, it's WonderDraft. If you enjoy the dungeon map, it's Dungeon Alchemist. I think that's the publicity, and I think that's everything that we needed to say. At least that's important to say. Alright. Where are my notes? I'm sure I just opened them. Here you go.
Absolutely tragic news. I got a new main hard drive recently, so I may have lost my background of Fisher with the hat.
No!
Wow.
I'm looking
That's the
for
only
it,
reason you were
but-
in this group.
Sorry if you can't find it. You're...
But it was so iconic. We need it.
I'm looking for it.
Hold on. Maybe you sent it to me once. I don't know. No, that's not that.
Oh, you sent it to the Discord.
Did I?
I think so.
Well, I don't have it here. I don't have it in reserve here. And good luck finding it on the Discord. You've had that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Although, you could always just...
Was it part of your original art that you got from Big Luna, or did you add the hat later
I added the hat.
Okay, so you could get the original Fisher image, but you couldn't
Yeah.
get the hat.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I could go remake it. It didn't
Yeah.
take very long, but
No, if I put Fisher hat, it's a Fisher jaunty hat made with Hero Forge.
yeah, that's not the one.
No. What was another way of calling the hat? Gaudy hat? Gaudy hat? How do you write that?
Gaudy? I'm not
Yes.
confident in that.
I think that sounds right.
No. How about hat? Just hat.
Ha! Found it.
Hey!
Well, at least we'll be able to have that at some point. Alright, so, back on the subject of impending doom.
After that very important detour.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's absolutely important. We need it. It's our lucky hat. Alright, last episode. How much time passed during the last episode? Ship battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 48 seconds.
All that in 48 seconds.
Yeah, an entire episode. That's why I don't have a whole lot written. Hey, we got it.
There we go.
Good luck charm is back.
We're back.
We have a chance now.
I thought we were doomed.
It is weird though. It was one of the few comments that actually feels like it took more than 48 seconds because we weren't just in like one room fighting like a thing in a couple rooms. We actually like went around and did a bunch.
And knocked the whole ship out of the air.
I mean, kind of.
Well,
Kind of.
a lot of things.
We flew in on an airship, teleported into a room.
A lot of things
and then
happened
teleported out.
in
Yeah.
the
Yes.
48 seconds.
Yes.
All
That
right.
is true.
I'll give it to you. I did say that before we started. I went back 30 seconds, so a minute and 18
A minute
seconds.
50. Okay.
So, last episode, what happened? Our adventure once again found themselves against overwhelming odds, facing an enemy that outnumbered and outgunned them. Our hero were forced to rely on their only advantage: bold tactic and a small army of crazy adventurer ready to stare down death and dare it to give them a worthy death. And so the battle began. Well, if people want to know a bit more, I can understand that you may be confused. A lot of time happened. A minute, 18 seconds. So much can happen in a minute, 18 seconds. So our adventurer dived in. They started firing on the ship. They teleported to another ship. Well, I guess it's like those television series where something happens and then something else happens. It's important to put the H at the right place because the word don't mean the same thing. Something else happens, but you realize later on that everything happened at the same time. So you get a half an hour of episode, but actually it all happened in 10 minutes. So dived in, teleported into a ship, started fighting the crew. Got inside of the engineering, blew it up, and came back to their ship. Then evacuated it because it was about to be destroyed, and then went back to the monastery just in time to see their former ship plot a collision course into another ship and blow itself up like this. And I really want to apologize for the way that I described that last episode, because I stumbled upon my own words, then I tried to unstumble myself, and then the words wouldn't come out, and so I had to find new words to describe what was happening, and well, as you can see, it was a whole weird spiral, and then everything was described a bit weird. So once again, sorry for that. I'll try to not stumble on my own words this time, but there'll probably be a lot less talking or stressful explanation. All right. Let's see if we can have an ETA for Tobiashi's arrival. We miss you. Who knows? Maybe it's going to help him get here faster. All right. So, with all of that, you all materialized. Oh no, that's right. You materialized on the ledge where you were told that there was a small gap in the barrier. You made your way in, and then you turned around. Well, I think it's Remy who turned around just in time to see Tobiashi get rammed by a ship as he was trying to squirrel suit himself into the monastery. It hurts. You know, he lost a bit of shape and probably a little bit of goo, but he's there. Well, that's probably why he's not there right now. He's probably a little bit disoriented. And Remy is just staring at him with his beak wide open. Which means we go to audience, Jorg and Fisher staring at Tobiashi and Remy, who seem to be in disbelief that what happened actually just happened. All right. Well, all right. If I remember correctly, we ended with audience giving a little bit of healing to some monks that you teleported out of the ship. You told them to find a place
make it to the
hide.
infirmary.
Yeah.
Find a place to hide or make it to the infirmary if they can. I basically stabilized them so they could walk somewhere.
Well, the word may actually be stumble somewhere.
Yeah, stumble, but they are alive.
All right. So let's see. Tobiashi, because he used that little shortcut, is probably here. Remy, dumbfounded by looking at him, that's where he'd be. Audience, well, because you're all here, I guess. How many were there that you helped? I think it was 3.
3, yep.
I want to say 3.
Yeah.
We were able to teleport an extra 3.
All right.
From
So the 3 were there. Now Onak, we'll put him there. Remy in a good position to see Tobiashi, which means we'll put him here. And Jorg. What did you do once you entered the barrier, Jorg? Where did you go? in the huge 6 second that followed.
He turned into a shadow.
And I think he muted himself.
I did mute myself. Where? I don't really know. I assume I just went with everybody else. There's an ad on the Twitch, so I can't look yet.
Oh, sorry.
There's
Oh.
Can I use Prime Sub? Ooh.
All right.
Just to keep us alive one more episode. Aha! Okay, I can see it now. I would say I stayed near... I would say to the right of audience.
All right, and the little hole that's there. All right.
Yeah, just because I don't want to be like up in the front, but...
Well, technically you are in the front.
I was taking off. Yeah, I was taking off to the door where I knew the people were at, so we could get to where we needed to hold.
All right. Well, for you, if you want to do this, there's going to be a lot of different places where you can go. So you're in the garden here. Of course, there's the entrance of the monastery. I don't know if you still have the drawing that I put on Discord.
I'm remembering. I believe we have to get either through down the corridor in row 1 or column 1. If we go up that, I believe it takes us in the right direction.
All right, so where you are right now, yes, that's the main corridor. If you go to the row 1, if you go down, you'll end up at the monastery entrance, the main entrance, where, if I'm not mistaken, it's... I'm going to put a little bit of music. I don't know why. It feels very quiet.
There we go.
Yeah, a little bit of combat music, just to have something in the background. I don't know, the silence of the music felt really heavy for some reason. All right, so if you go down the corridor, it's going to be where Sierraf and Bertrand are.
Holding the main entrance?
The main entrance, yes. If you go up, that's where you'll find the most alternate entrance. Because if you keep just going on, yes, there is one there that's going to really take you further inside of the mountain. But also, if you take the first large corridor, the one that was in front of that goes in front of all the training rooms, this one also goes inside the monastery. There's a smaller one beneath it that goes deeper inside the monastery. So in grand total, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 access into the main complex of the monastery, which is where the defenses are placed, and where people may try to breach in. But as you are remembering this and evaluating what's happening, hold on, ship battle. All right, so. Reinforcement are here, which means this is the round we're on. We're technically doing the round 8. So at round 8, you're looking around, you help people, and you're deciding where you're going to go. Outside, the new ship that arrived started firing, and it is a bit larger than the other ships. So it has more weapons. You can easily... Well, initially there is a bit of a surprise because the ships that you were on kept firing 2 shots. The enemies kept firing 4 shots, but this one just arrives and starts a barrage of shots at everything that moves. Only 4 ships were remaining. One of them keeps going after cooldown. The 3 others are attacking this new ship that arrived. This is what you're seeing outside. The new ship took quite a few hits, but doesn't seem to be in trouble right now. So that's what you're seeing outside. Now you're wondering where you're going to go, and just as we're starting the 9th round of this encounter, you're looking outside, and Kudown's ship seems to be in flame. They've been severely hit. And as you're watching this outside, and you're just about to decide where you're going to go, and the monks are stumbling away, so we're going to remove them from the map, give you a little bit more space to move. You see those 5, 6 little ship coming into your direction. It appears that someone saw you arriving and wants to try and reproduce whatever happened. So those small ships seem to be equipped, completely covered, have a very bullet-like shape. You see them arriving toward the garden where you are. This protected area. The first one, the one in front, gets struck by lightning, and the ship just starts spiraling out of control and falling down the mountain. But the 5 others keep arriving, keep going forward as they're nearly there. Oops, we're losing another character. Oh, he's going away.
Me?
No, Sam left.
Sam!
Oh,
Okay, my
he's got a
end
cat
is
problem.
whack today.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I think it was a cat problem. All right.
River's fat ass was hogging the camera.
Is it the same cat that once gave us a porn show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like showing off.
Yeah, I don't know if you were there for that one, but the cat literally turned, and all we could see in Sam's camera were the testicles of the cat.
Nice.
So, yes, 5 of them keep going, but as they keep trying to move forward, there's this bright flash of light that just smash into another one, and this one just blows up in the air. Unfortunately, the 4 others all try and make their way to where you are. And you see them arriving and hitting the barrier very strongly. It's annoying that we have a few pictures. All right, I need to put them down. No, it's just that having a blank place where Tobiashi and Remy are. Remy, where's the... Oh, that's annoying. That's slightly annoying. Why is the picture so small? Why is the picture so small? Oh, that was really weird. Alright, I don't know why. And Tobiashi is just a little too low. Tobiashi, there he is. Alright. Well, now we have pictures for everyone, and hopefully someone will arrive in time. Because out of the four ship that tried to force their way in, one of them exploded on the contact with the barrier, but 3 of them actually managed to breach it. And so
Oh. So the ships are getting into the monastery?
well, that's what they've been doing. That's why the monastery has been attacked
Well,
so
yeah.
far.
Yeah.
They've managed
Yeah,
to...
but like they're successfully doing it now.
Oh no, they've been...
They were successfully.
Yeah.
That's why our ground forces
Oh,
were
okay.
struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on. I'm putting the people inside here. That's the problem when you can't just simply hide a whole bunch of people. Well, technically I could have, but that would have made it really, really awkward to move them around. Because I could have made a group, but it's weird when you're trying to move groups on the map. Why? What is this? Oh, that's what it is. Alright, that's gonna make it easier. And... three ship. And I'm missing one. Here we go. And so, when the 9th round initiative comes, this is what your battlefield looks like and what you have to deal with right now.
I know.
Cool.
Oh my.
I mean, we don't have to deal with it. We could run to the or are they between us and the monastery?
Well, I mean, they're between us and like heart of the. Technically, they're between us and like the heart of the monastery.
Yeah. Well, are they? The question is, are they between us and the summoning of the dragon? Because that's what we care about.
Kind of.
Yes.
It's at the diagonal opposite corner of the map from us, and they have a little head start on us to get there. But we could also just go down into the corridor and around, technically, but that would be longer, and they would still be able to cut us off.
Well, it also depends. Are they going to try and cross the river or the bridge? Because also, if they have to cross...
here's the is that a river or is it a creek?
Yeah, like is that like gonna impede them in any way and give us a tactical advantage? Or...
Yes, it's going to impede them in some way, in the sense that if they want to traverse it,
it's 5 feet of difficult terrain.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like, but it's better than us trying to cross. Like, we shouldn't try and cross the river into them.
No.
I think we use our first turn moving, honestly, and then we at least get to, like, the bridge.
Alright, well, technically, I'm keeping the same initiative as before, so most of your group goes before. Someone's going to have to play Tobiashi and Remy while they're not there. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I did not place the pictures at the right place. I've reversed them. Here we go. So someone's gonna have to
Okay.
play them. I'm pretty sure Remy's not gonna show up, but Tobiashi is trying to show up. He did send us a message saying that he was trying to get a ride because his car abandoned him.
Mm.
Traitor.
Yeah, gave up. All right, so the top of the initiative would be Fisher with 20.
All right. I am going to just because I think I am going to move. I think I can get to N10 with 30 feet.
Yeah, you still have. You even have 4 feet of movement left. You can get there with 25 feet.
Okay, so then N9, then I guess. And then I'm going to blast a fireball from my wand to I think
The H group?
well J15 gets
Both groups.
Both groups, okay.
maybe both groups closest to us.
Yeah. No, that's
Mm.
And I'm gonna roll for their save as a group, not as individuals.
No, do each one.
That's how we're gonna wait until everyone's there.
Nope.
We're gonna
nope.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to spend the next 20 minutes watching saving rolls.
We've actually transformed this into a war game, so I'm saving for the squad. Alright, so 20 in each direction, which means is... Yeah, 20 in each direction. Okay, that's good, that's good. It's gonna... Alright, what's the DC for the save?
15 dexterity.
They both may manage. The dice itself is 16 and 20.
Damn. That sucks. So 29 divided by 2 is 14.
I'll take 14.
Absolutely.
And we know if these guys are similar to the guys on the ship, we know they have around like 30 HP, I think.
Yeah.
Where did I write that? No, you're right. I mean, I'm looking for where I've written it down.
It was around that. I don't know if it was exactly 30.
Yeah, it was around there.
It was around there.
Did I write it there? No.
I'm just going off the symbols of being similar to the guys on the small guys on the ship.
No. You're absolutely right. I just can't find where I wrote it down. All right. If I'm not mistaken.
So, if I remember correctly, I think they had all 14 HP, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds alright, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
It was either that or they automatically failed dex saves.
Yeah, I think that was it, actually.
Was that it?
Right.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it was both.
Both? Yeah, that sounds about right.
No. Absolutely. You know, it's just the level. You know, they're supposed to be level 4, but I made it so that they're level 8, all of them. So,
Oh.
so they all failed, but you know they have twice as much hit points. So. All right. So you said 29 divided by 2.
Yeah.
Which is 14.
So they're all at technically
16, if it's 30.
All right.
15 if it's 29.
Well, it's really just because you don't have a good memory, because you actually know exactly how many hit point they have, because if I remember correctly, Fisher did damage, and then the round later, Tobiyashi did damage.
Barely can know. I mean, I remember it was around 30.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the exact number.
Tobiyashi did damage, only a handful of hit point more of damage, and he killed these people in one shot. So technically you know, but I mean, it's been 6 seconds.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Also, technically, heroes like us don't know the HP of the enemy. We just know they die easier than other enemies because there aren't HP bars above their heads in the real
What?
world. So.
Really?
Wait, you guys can't see that?
Yeah.
That's when we learned Fisher has a heads-up display.
Fisher just been constantly
part of what
always seeing the
Terra
stats
does.
of the. We've been always just seeing the D&D stats of every monster.
Yeah.
You mean you don't know what an AC is? Because I can see yours. It's 24. It's written there.
Your thing's off, man. It's 25. You need to calibrate that there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you just took your shield. It went up. Alright.
And then I'm gonna second wind.
And throw another one?
No, second
That would
wind
be
is
action
the
surge.
get health back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
8 plus 7 is 15. And then I'm thinking about, I don't know how much. That seems worth it, because who else? And fuck it. I'm not gonna get a bigger fireball.
You're not going to get a bigger fireball. The question really is, do you want to save an action surge if he drops some boss on us later, like at the door?
Yeah, which I think is probably a good idea.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think this group does that much to us.
Okay, I got hit by one dude and he did 13 damage.
That is fair. They can do up to 30. They are level 4s. They don't do nothing.
And it's even
I don't
worse.
know, it's up to you. It's up to you.
It's even worse for you.
We all know
audience.
that audience is just not going to get hit.
Yeah, I guess not everyone is me.
Well, yeah,
I'm sorry.
see, I can also, I'll shield and also not get hit, but, like, I'm worried about the rest of them.
To be fair, I did take like 26 for one, just randomly rolling it at 20. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go all out just this once.
just this once.
Until we get a short rest. And action surge, and then
Second
blast
fireball.
another fireball.
Okay.
Well, if they don't save, you'll probably kill them.
No save. 5 and 7 on the dice.
You will probably kill them if you roll
Sick.
decently.
25.
And that is enough. Now I gotta remove them from the battlefield.
Damn, Fisher just got so many kills.
I was
gonna be hard to-
gonna say, yeah, let me count these up real quick.
Oh, I can count them for you. It's 24.
Hell
That's gonna be hard to catch up to.
So how big is the fireball?
Fireball is absolutely enormous. It's a 20-foot radius,
Damn.
so it's 40 feet.
Yeah.
Fireball is just the very good area of effect.
Yeah. At its level, it starts to fall off.
It does start to fall off, but against lower level
for
guys,
its level, it is very, very strong.
Yeah,
Also
against a bunch of level 4s.
it is
Yeah.
like the best, one of the best spells against
Yeah.
just swarms of lower enemies.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
I did make one modification with the spell casting is if you upcast a spell beyond level 5, so from level 5 to level 6, the upcast to level 6 counts as 2 level upcast. So that's just because I noticed that the way that they made the average damage, there's a huge increase in damage between level 5 and level 6, but the upcast doesn't reflect that. So when you upcast, instead of upcasting 1 level, when you do this, you actually upcast 2 level. It helped just a little bit. I was debating making it 2 level additionally, but for the few spells which actually do D12 damage, because the D12 is the point of balance. If a spell does D12 and every time you upcast it, you add 1 D12, the damage of the D12 actually keeps up with what the damage is supposed to be for a spell that level, but anything under it doesn't. So for anything that would have done a D12, it would have had 2 dice and would have been too much. So I went with 1.
Mhm.
All right.
Also, visually, I do have, this is the wand of fireballs that is in my wand sheath, which means it's basically, I'm just like
You did the Space Marine
wrist
thing?
launcher, yeah, fireball, shooting fireball.
Oh, Toby actually was talking about Warhammer last week. You just did the Space Marine Warhammer thing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my turn.
Well, it's a good turn.
24 kills.
Yeah.
My Twitch is still loading, so it hasn't shown the kills, but I believe you.
Don't worry.
He did get it.
Yeah.
He did get it.
But, you know, he did take 2 fireball, which is a bit less impressive, but, you know, that's okay. All right, well, the next one is Terry, but Terry is a bit out of range because he's on your shoulder right now. Or is he still on the audience's shoulder?
He's on the audience.
He's on the audience shoulder. Oh, okay.
Never switched him.
Well, he doesn't have a whole
Audience still has his turret.
He doesn't have a whole lot of huge area effect spell.
We're okay as well. We could also chill.
Well, yeah, of course, he could always preserve his spell casting if you tell him to.
That's probably the...
I don't know if you can understand me, but I'll say, Terry, I'm just going to say, Terry, we're going to move up to cover and let them come to us. We don't need to use our spells right now in that small, insignificant group. Insignificant.
Make a charisma roll for that.
Sure.
Oh, Tobiashi is about to join us.
15.
Oh shit.
15. And he has... Okay. He doesn't understand a word of what you're saying, but he did manage to read your body language and the way that you are talking. And he decides to hold you down because he thinks you're about to start running.
Got him.
All right. Oh.
With a strength check, though, so nothing happens.
Well, he does have mage hand, so.
So you add an additional 5 pounds onto that.
Do I need to make a quick?
You just got ankle weights now.
If you want to know my strength score, it was a 20. He has to beat.
Your move speed is now 29 feet instead of 30. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, he pushed you, so it's 31.
Oh, dang.
Mage hand, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, in that case, he's holding on because he thinks you're about to start running, which means the next one would be Remy. Who wants to do Remy?
You can see Remy's character. Oh, it's in the campaign, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me get a D&D. I can do Remy.
He is your lieutenant, after all.
Yeah. I need to go to Shattered Conic campaign. New character sheet. Can I see his items? The real question, because I think he does a lot with his items.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he does much here. I think he just.
Well, if he wanted to throw an exploding dagger,
Yeah, I am looking through his.
it would be at
items
an
now.
extreme range. He is 50 feet away from the enemy.
That probably wouldn't be worse.
No, I think he's just gonna bonus action. He's gonna bonus action dash just to reposition.
All right.
He's gonna go. Does he have normal move speed or does he have less? He has normal move speed. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You could probably hide in the hut that whatever this square is.
Well,
in the bottom
no,
left.
he's just gonna start moving up towards the door and kind of wait for them.
It's a practice.
Well, so there's for the hallway we need to get into, right? It's in column 1. There's a door at MN. There's a door at G.
Yeah. He's gonna go 45. Wait, no, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He can get up basically to the door. Do any of the little guys have ranged weapons?
Raimi would be able to see that.
Oh yeah, that's right, Remy. Okay.
Yeah, not me.
He would see that they do have throwing weapons, darts and dagger, that kind of stuff, but they don't have bows or anything like that.
Okay, no, he's fine then. He's just gonna move up to H2 and hang out there and get ready. And he's gonna move all the way up to H2.
Okay.
And let them come closer.
All right. All right, so that's Remy. So we go with audience at 11.
Audience is also the dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 55, 60. He is going to move up to J4.
J4. All right. Okay. Well, it would be Tobiyashi's turn now. Oh no, it's the enemy. Yeah, he got 9 and they got 10. Alright, so it's them. Alright, they just saw a whole bunch of people get killed. There's probably a whole bunch of bodies on the floor right now. So you're dangerous, but right. Alright, so we're gonna spread them out like this. Like this. They gotta go around the terrain. Alright, they're all running toward your position, but all of them dashing. Oh.
Okay.
As bonus
My
action.
Twitch hasn't buffered in like 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna reload it.
You gotta go into settings and set it to like 160p.
Yeah, but then I can't read the letters and numbers.
Oh. 360?
Yeah, that's what I've got it at. 360.
Alright, they're gonna use... They also have cunning actions, so they're not gonna stay in the water. But they don't actually want to be right in front of you just yet, so that's where they're gonna be with their cunning action done. And now we go to Tobiashi and Onak. Is there anything Onak can do? We're gonna give Tobiashi just a moment more, just in case. He did say that he was home, so...
It's okay. Ornak obviously has better decks than him, so he goes first.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What can Onak do? Well, he's gonna move first.
Spike growth?
Well, I guess if he throws it right in the middle of them, but he could also try and blow them up with an exploding acorn.
I mean, I was gonna spike growth.
Alright. Here's here. Alright, he's gonna go there. And oh, yeah, sure, why not? That's right, we're in a natural environment. Hold on.
No.
Of course. Can I see on the strength? 20, that's okay. Foot, a 20-foot square. So it's 20 by 20 by 20, is that? No, no, that's cube. 20 by 20. Alright, so he'd encompass nearly everyone. Apparently they're it at this 1. Alright, so gonna divide it, and just a few of them manage this. Alright, so Arunak moves a bit behind Fisher. He looks at everyone, says, they're moving fast, and he casts Entangle, and you see all of these roots start grabbing them, grasping them. Only a small group of them doesn't get grabbed by all of these roots. So I'm gonna put in reverse those who didn't get caught by the roots, but they're still stuck in the whole massive thing. And these one were outside of the range. So now instead of having monsters, you have W's. I don't know, they're monsters. Alright. So, half of them are restrained. And it's supposed to be Tobiyashi's turn. Because now I really can't do anything else. That's 3. Oh, I didn't know that would do that. Alright, so what does Tobiyashi do? Who wants to do Tobiyashi while Tobiyashi is figuring out his computer? Yeah. It's your turn.
Toby.
Oh, okay. I think he's gonna be there in 2 minutes. He's not there yet. He was just correcting the fact that that he wrote, "I'll be honest," in 20 minutes. He meant home in 20 minutes. Alright, Tobiyashi's gonna be there in 2 minutes. Alright, so someone...
I think Toby will just dash.
Okay. Where?
And I think that gets him to J3. Because he's got 50. So he's got 100 when he dashes.
Oh, well, Monk can move a whole lot. Alright. And then Jorg.
Jorg is going to run up, and he's gonna move up to N10 and then ice knife the J8 guy with a level 3 ice knife.
Alright. Which one? The
J8 guy, the one in the middle.
Right. Yeah, okay. The one who's there. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just moving up to the right of... Which is a 8 to hit. Or, I mean, a 10 to hit.
Do you not have a...
Well, it's not enough.
Boo!
In the future, Jorg, either Moonbeam or... I know they're both concentration, but Moonbeam or Spike Growth would both probably end up doing more damage.
But he just entangled all of them, so...
True.
With Spike Growth.
Well, your ice knife still explodes, so...
Yeah. So you still
that's
get
good.
The ice knife also doesn't do half damage on a successful save.
Alright, so it touches everyone within 5 feet, though everyone around it?
Mm-hmm. They must save a dex 16 saving throw.
Okay, so 1 success,
or take
1 fail.
2d6 cold damage.
Okay, so those who fail take 2d6, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's 4 damage. Mhm.
Even with the upcast?
Yeah, because the upcast only affects the regular damage.
What? No, it doesn't.
Oh, increases by 1d. Oh, whoops. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. So that would be 2, 3, 4d6. So 2 more d6 damage. So total. Okay, and that was max. So total is
There you
16 damage.
There you go.
All right.
That's better. That's more like it.
All right, so this one failed, this one failed, this one succeeded, and everyone in the last row failed.
So in the future, Jorg will use something more grown up than Ice Knife.
Well, if you want to start walking around with a bunch of acorn in your shorts, Arunak can probably teach you the exploding acorn one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you could teach me. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, of course he can teach you the prayer.
Mm-hmm. I need to learn that from you, Oranek. I want to explode some acorns.
The 4 spells. What? Actually, I never decided what was the 5th one, or did I change? Okay, no, I chose what it was. It was Insect Plague. Wow. He does have one. Oh, but he has. Oh, okay, yeah. He's keeping the mass cure for the group instead, in case the group needs it. All right. Yeah, he's got a puffball, which is essentially a short range stun. Razor leaves, which are a reinterpretation for nature of Scorching Ray. Exploding Acorn, which is a naturized version of Fireball, and Nature's Hound, which is nature version of what's the name? It's is it Mordenkainen Hound? Something like that? Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. Of course he'll teach you the prayers.
Well, not right now.
Come on, Jorg. We'll go in the corner. I'll teach you the prayers. Alright. So that's Jorg, which means we go back to the top of the initiative with audience. Oh yeah, hold on. Things have been...
Audience is not first.
No, that's right. I've read the wrong line. It's Fisher. Hold on. So, what's been happening with the ships? That was... Oh, okay. You hear on your little ball, as Fisher is preparing to take his turn, that Cooldown is ordering to abandon ship on his ship. You turn on and set up. It's okay.
Well, did he take out any more ships while he was up there, or no?
He severely damaged one, but no. However, the other one is the ship that arrived. It did manage to pulverize one.
Okay. So there's 2 ships left. One
3
damaged?
ships. 3 ships.
3 ships.
Yeah.
But 1 severely damaged.
Right now, how does it look inside in the air? So 1 ship is damaged. One ship is damaged. 3 ships Okay, yeah, no. And we go there. He did manage to go through the barriers of one ship and damage it, but not destroy it. It's not on fire or anything, so it took a few hits, but the hull actually managed to take it all. But it's the other one with his 8 shots every single turn that completely pulverized one ship. Got through the entire barrier and through the hull. Had a natural 20 on one an attack, so that was impressive. You know, the ship tried to turn around and not get hit, but it got hit right in the behind, and the backside of the ship just blew up. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. Alright.
Looks dope. It's not gonna fall on us, is it?
No, but Fisher, you're...
Is it gonna fall into another ship?
No.
Oh,
there aren't
hello?
enough... hey, Tobiyashi!
Hey.
There
Hello,
aren't...
I made it, dude.
Yeah.
God.
There
Okay,
aren't
I'm here.
enough shift left. You only lost one turn, but everyone took that turn to reposition themselves, and
Okay.
Fisher decided to reposition you in front of everyone, so you'll be ready if they survive, because he's about to do something else. So what I was saying, Fisher, you look at all of these ship, what's happening outside. You see one ship blowing up and starting to fall, and then you notice there's another wave of small ship making their way to where you are. So if you don't manage to take these out, you might find yourself with another large group like this arriving where you are.
Alright. I tell everybody, we gotta get inside. There's more coming. And then I will move up to
Didn't move Jorg. Right, no.
M6.
All right.
And then I will
Slash that guy as you're passing right next to him.
upcast a Rhymes Binding Ice to 3rd level, and it's a 30-foot cone that I believe should hit all of them.
Oh, I don't remember that spell. Is it part of the?
It's from Fizbin's.
Oh, that's why.
It's a 30-foot cone. Each creature must make a con save. DC 17. On a failed save, it's normally a 2nd level spell. 3d8 cold damage, and is hindered by ice for 1 minute, or until it or another creature within reach uses its action to break away the ice. While it's hindered, its speed is reduced to 0. On a successful save, half damage, no hindering.
All right, so it's kind of a lower level version of sleep.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Or ice storm. Sleep. Whichever is the one that does damage and does the ice, as opposed to the one that doesn't do damage. But yeah.
All right. What's the DC?
17 Constitution.
Yeah. So that's a fail. That's a fail. And 30-foot cone, you said?
Yeah, I believe I can hit all of them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. You even start freezing up part of the creek. All right. So, all right. I'm gonna roll. I rolled 3 dice. We're gonna separate this in 3 groups. So 1 group fell, 1 group fell, 1 group succeeded.
So it's 19 damage on a fail.
Alright. Which means... did I count this correctly? I think I did. Come on, open up. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So, which means it kills those that Jorg had managed to injure.
Oh yeah. Combo.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. And I think that's those. Alright. Little bit of magic. Alright.
And yeah, so the ones that failed have 0 move speed for a minute or until they use an action to hack themselves out of it.
Alright.
And then I will use the rest of my movement. So that was what?
I will turn right side up those who are restrained. So there's only 2 of the remaining ones that are not restrained.
K3 with the rest of my movement, I believe.
You want to go where?
Did I make that right? K3?
Oh, K. Okay, I understood A3.
Oh, yeah, A. Yeah, A. I get all the way up there.
I was wondering, how do you do that again? Okay.
A.
Alright. Which means... Terry is the next one. Well, Terry feels a little confused. He's not sure what he should do right now. He's looking around for signs of what he should do. He's trying to read body language.
Hit him, Terry. Hit him. I don't know. Do what you want.
Alright. They're all single. He's not oriented properly. Alright. In that case,
I've gotta have somebody make a a speech to text, so I don't have to cast a minor illusion anytime I want to tell him something.
all right. All right. He also sees what's happening because he's got a pretty good perception. So what he's going to do is think about the next step. Just thinking. 20-foot radius. So that's about as big as a fireball. So that's 5. That's 10. And that's 20. Yeah, that's 20. Alright. So he decides he's careful about where he throws everything. He saw where everyone was going. He sees that there are more transport coming in. So he decides to hinder them even more in the future and throws a stinking cloud on the bridge and the part of the creek where everyone crossed. So
Nasty.
So everyone else trying to cross here.
Sorry guys, I haven't had time to properly play.
He just look at everyone and go, oh shit.
Man, how does that much come out of that small of a ball?
All right. And for those each critical needs. I guess sent it on the point of color. Come on, I know it's there. Creature, yellow, nauseating gas sent it on the cloud.
I think it's on their turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
looking
make a
for.
save where they're incapacitated.
Each creature that completely within the cloud at the start of its turn. Okay, so it's going to be on their turn that they're going to make the save. All right. So, huge cloud of gas appears. Terry looks satisfied. We got Remy now.
Alright. Now we can throw a dagger, I think. Actions.
You could also run into the hall and hide first.
Yeah, I just was trying to find where his exploding dagger was.
I didn't see it in under attacks. I saw it in inventory.
It's part of the object of one object that he has.
The lantern?
No, it's not the lantern. It's the bracelets.
Armband? Oh no, bracelets. Okay, got it. Banshee knife. Bursting knife by spending 2 charges.
He only used one.
He has already used it. Has he already used it once or twice?
No, once.
Just once.
Once. Because he hasn't taken away any of his charges, so he must have been taking notes of that. Oh, I see. Every card is which can be used to die. Energy is refunded. The attack feature is turned to cause barriers to burst, destroying the projectile. Attacks or attack each 5 feet. Oh, okay. I actually don't think that's necessarily. Yeah. Remy, I think honestly here.
You could just pick up off a dude.
Yeah, he's just gonna move into the hallway. Remy's just gonna move into the hallway, hide, and fucking shoot a guy with his bow.
Okay, so where is he gonna go?
Into the hallway.
Cunning action hide.
He's gonna cunning action hide after my attack, though. Actually.
Well, then he won't get sneak attack.
Oh no! Yes, he's gonna cunning action hide. Shoot.
I believe there's a door at G.
G. Yeah, he's going in the door at G. Yeah, he's going in the door at G. I'm gonna find his.
We're gonna put him on the door, but technically he's 1 square behind.
There's the action. Text. Sorcerer's Bow is a 1d6 plus 5 and plus 9.
Bow?
Well, does the dagger...
The magic bow?
I'm trying to figure out if his dagger... I've never looked at character...
His magic bow takes a spell slot.
No, it doesn't. He can use a cantrip.
Yeah. Well, audience doesn't... Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not audience, it's him. Yeah, he can use a cantrip. In that case, it's a normal arrow. Or he can use a spell slot, which will boost the damage of...
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to boost.
And you couldn't use, like, Bloodhunter or something? Or, like, something else that
Bloodhound does less.
The Bloodhound also is less outside of its range.
Yeah.
And it does do less, because it's D4 as opposed to D6.
No, he's just shooting with the bow, so that's going to be a plus 9. So that's going to be... Let me roll my plus 9 to hit. D20, I have to roll D20, because I can't do the tax on the sheet. That's a 6. He's gonna 24, 22. 24.
That's enough to hit.
And then that's a D6 plus 5 plus the. Okay, that's 9 plus Where's his sneak attack? +9. Is that as in his actions?
Features and traits.
Features and traits.
Should be something like 5 or 6 d6 of additional damage.
Once per turn. 66. Thank you. Got it. So we're at 9 plus 66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 22. So that is 31 damage, and we'll say which one wasn't trapped?
Those that are reversed. So J and H7 are not trapped.
Okay, he'll shoot he'll shoot actually J7.
Oh, sorry, G7. There's nothing at J7.
G7. He'll shoot G7 for 32.
32 or 31?
31. 31. Sorry.
All right. Well, he is severely dead. He's severely injured, bleeding everywhere. He nearly stumbles on the floor, but she's still up.
Okay, so it's not 30.
I think it's 32.
32.
I'm sorry. I know it's evil.
31 was to the people on the ship that it lightning bolted.
You did 32 damage, and you managed to kill
I feel
them.
like it was 31.
No, 32. That's why I had a big smile when you said 32.
That was Remy's turn.
All right. So that's Remy, which means we go to the enemy.
Wait, isn't it audience before the enemy?
Yes, you are at 11. Go. It's because you were playing Remy. That's why.
Yep. No, I go back to back. Okay, I'm actually gonna move up to H6.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn towards them so my shield is activated. And I'm gonna hit
H6.
Yeah. I'm gonna start by hitting the guy in front of me.
Okay.
I might miss. I rolled a 14.
I think you actually do. Oh, damn, you do miss. By so little.
Okay.
By so little.
I'm actually was seeing the really injured one then. I was gonna go try and kill them more. I'm gonna try and finish off the injured guy.
Go ahead.
I basically just have to hit 26, min damage kills him. I know it's at 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish off the guy Remy swung, and then yeah, I'm gonna position myself that my shield is facing all of them. So if they try and move towards the door, they gotta make the save.
Alright, so become like this. Alright. Alright. Now we got the enemy. So, ship's trying to get to where you are.
How far are the ships? Do we have any
There's
cannon?
some.
Okay. I need an explanation on where we're at and if we have any other artillery around us. What's happening here?
All right. So when you arrived,
After I ran up after everyone.
well, after getting rammed by a huge ship and turning around and
Yeah.
realizing that it hurts so bad, audience healed a few people, and then he was just about to leave. When everyone turned around, you saw that there were small rafts. No, not raft. I forgot the name.
Are they like solo ships that like run by 3 people?
No, there's it's not raft. Where is it? Small.
Dingy.
A dinghy?
Oh, it's the right size, but it's not the right name.
That's the right name. It's just English.
No. I had the name. I looked at it during the week to make sure that I could say it in front of everyone, but it doesn't want to come out. So, right. Anyways, I'll probably remember during the break. That's what's annoying. So these little embarkation are coming straight for where all of you entered. Apparently, they think they can get through because you got through. So they are breaching small. There's breaching raft. That's how they've been getting inside of the monastery wall and trying to attack. So they try to get close, but they get intercepted by lightning and by Tasul outside, who just plows into them and destroy them. However, he's only one, and so he can only take one at a time, and the storm outside is taking a few, which means even with their best try, they can't stop them all from entering the place. So they try and breach. One exploded on the barrier. The 3 others managed to get in. Fisher killed a whole bunch of them with the 2 fireballs. Those who were there were those who were coming in, and now, because it's a new turn, more are coming in. Once again, same scenario. They managed to breach in. Out of 6 ships coming in, only 3 managed to breach in. Unfortunately, some of them come out of their embarkation inside of the stinking cloud. And right, they gotta try to get free. All of those who were on the other side of the bridge, they've either been entangled, frozen in place, or dumbfounded by Audience's shield. So that's a whole bunch of save. Let's do one for everyone. So they managed to get untangled. They managed to get unstuck, but it's completely cancelled out by Audience's shield. So they would have succeeded if Audience hadn't dazed them with his incredible shield. So they get inside, they get there, that's their turn. Apparently they don't do a lot except arriving and promising to overwhelm you if you don't do something brilliant. Which means it is Tobiashi and Onak. Tobiashi, since you skipped the turn and you probably want to do something, go first.
Something that can handle that?
Your monastery is being attacked. It's just how it is.
We can't also back up into the hallway and
what are you? What? Who is this? Who's talking right now? I feel like there's a quitter here. Anyways, I'm going to move over to.
So Tobiashi, just so that you know, your monastery. Your monastery is being attacked. The enemy are trying to breach in from every single angle they can. They figured out, because all of you got through there, that it's possible to breach through there. So now they're breaching there. You're the only line of defense in this place.
Wait, it's on that pedestal, right? Why is there no blockage on that pedestal that's on the edge?
Pedestal on the edge?
Yeah, where we got in from. Why is there no block? Why could we get through?
It's a small gap because of how the barrier is made. Your master told you that if you landed there was a small gap in the barrier that you could just squeeze in. They saw that you entered through there.
How could that many people squeeze in?
Yeah, it's a single file person if you want to squeeze in. But they're using breaching ship. What they said that they would use, sort of breaching pod. So they're just ramming the barrier, hoping to create a small hole, and then land and have these party trying to go inside of the monastery and attack the barrier generator. Tobiashi, you're the only one who actually knows where the barrier generator is.
Yeah, next question. So we're trying to get to the barrier generator, right? That was our first mission when we got down here.
No, you just wanna last until the dragon summoning finishes. That's all I know.
I thought we were trying to protect someone when we got down here.
Yeah, those summoning the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I could do some damage to a couple of people. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to F5.
Tobiashi, I just sent you a message because since you are part of the monastery, you know where the barrier generator is, which wasn't disclosed.
All right, I guess F5 is one of the best places to go to. After I do what I want to do, I can move more.
Okay.
I am going to move to F6.
6. Okay.
Yeah, F6. And in that diagonal line, that moved me to 5. In that diagonal line, well, actually, 5? 5 would be better. Sorry.
5.
Go back to 5. In that diagonal line, I am going to do a lightning bolt. It would hit them. I think all the people right there in front of audience.
In front of audience and
The 3 people that are in the back at 16, 16-0 and 17-0.
yeah, you'd nick part of that squadron of people that's there.
That's what I was hoping for.
Okay.
Yeah, I would lightning bolt them.
All right.
They need to make a dexterity saving throw.
So, like I said in the beginning, because there's so many, I'm rolling them in squads. So, Squad 1, which is the one in front of audience, failed, and Squad 2, which is at the bottom, failed.
Okay. Oh gosh. Really? 25 points of damage to all of them.
Okay. Well, fortunately, a lot of those in front of audience had already been injured by Jorg's attempt at killing some, so... Yes, this one, and this one dies, and the rest at the bottom are severely injured, but not dead.
Okay, next I am going to... I need to check something out. What does it let me do? Fuck, I wish Remy was here. I am, I wouldn't think they would know where it's at, right?
It was not disclosed out of security. They just want to be sure that there wasn't any traitors inside of the monastery that were left. So unless unless the spy found where it is, then only a handful of people inside the monastery, including you, know where it is. And the 3 priests that went inside to try and reinforce the barrier.
Then I'm going to move to... well, I guess it's where Remy is. So Remy 8. No, Remy 6. I'm gonna move to Remy 6.
Remy 6. So right next to audience?
Yeah,
Okay.
right next to audience.
Remy 6.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, technically Remy is supposed to be right behind the door, so...
Oh, could I say something? Or no,
Yes.
I'd have to whisper it, huh? Could I whisper it
Well,
sneakily, or would I have to make a roll for that?
No, audience is right next to you, with Terry on his shoulder. and the guy that's left in front of him is completely dazzled by audience's brilliant shield light. So
I'd still whisper it. I don't want to yell it. I'm just gonna be like, the generator's behind the fall. That's all.
It's a
That's the end of my turn. Yeah, behind the waterfall. It's up to where it left.
Okay.
That's it.
all right. Onak. Onak. Well, there's a lot of people and not a lot of people injured, so he's gonna try it. Well, oh no. Oh no, that could be interesting. What is the range of spike growth?
I think it's also a 20-foot radius.
Oh, that could be interesting. Alright, let's cover more ground. Then in that case... Arunak casts Spike Growth on the upper region. So if they want to traverse there and attack from that angle, they gotta suffer. Terry is protecting the center with Stinking Cloud, which will make a whole bunch of people puke their way through the bridge. There's only a small little gap at the bottom. And Arunak will...
Where Jorg is.
And Arunak will just back off a little bit because he doesn't want to be alone against all of those people coming in. Alright, so that was Arunak. That means it is Jorg's turn.
Jorg's turn. He is going to cast Spike Growth at 15 because that should it's also a 20-foot radius, so it's
15.
basically to cover that gap below that other circle above it.
Which means it would probably more be 16.
Are we still connected psychically?
We have the open comms.
Yeah. Everything you say out loud
I
is
don't know.
understood by
I don't
everyone
remember
in
if Rami cast telepathic mods.
But I know
probably would have been a good idea. But
but I know where the generator is now.
Toby actually whispered it into audience's ear, so I'd say doesn't need to know.
Wait, what did he cast?
Spike growth.
3 different times?
What?
Huh? No, I cast the bottom thing.
Jorg cast
The
Spike
center
growth.
one is a Stinking Cloud cast by Terry. The top one is a Spike Growth cast by Ornak.
Okay.
The bottom one's a Spike Growth cast by Jorg.
So basically, it's all passive protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to a bonus action transform into a dire wolf. Yeah, big sexy dire wolf, since I can concentrate and be a wolf at the same time.
I have the heart of a killer, Bella. Sorry. Where's the skin?
And then I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50. I guess I'll go to like LM 4, 5 between Fisher and Oranek.
All right.
Avoiding to avoiding those guys so I don't get an attack of opportunity.
And avoiding audience's shining light.
Yeah. That more importantly.
Alright, so you got part of the field covered. If they want to get in, it's gonna hoit. Or they're gonna puke their guts out trying to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Why not both?
Which means it ends round 10.
So which one's the fart cloud?
Center
The
one.
middle one.
Fuck.
By the way, I am a little sad, by the way, because we're not going to have an airship after this. Our 2 airships we could have made our own are now dead.
They got destroyed?
Well, one of
Yeah.
them was destroyed. The other one, you've heard through the orbs that Kudown is ordering to abandon ship because the ship is about
Well,
to go.
okay. Here's the real thing. If we destroy many of the airships, we can make our own out of the dismembered parts.
Out of the
Out of the
Yeah, after
dismembered
this
parts.
fight, we'd like to take about 6 months of downtime.
Yeah.
To build a ship.
No, we don't even need to take the downtime. We could have someone else make it for us.
Oh.
Gosh.
It's
Take the
okay.
parts of them.
It's okay. We just need to ask Q-Down if his sister could build for us a really, really, really small ship that 5 people can crew, but that's really fast.
Yeah.
And
we
that
just
hits
need
hard?
Yeah.
No, I don't care about hitting hard. We just need a small.
Move fast.
I don't think a ship that small is gonna hit very hard.
After
no
this,
matter
I
what
think
we
we'll
do.
have enough money. We'll have enough money to build a ship in the
After
background.
that, well, what money are we getting from this? We're just helping protect your
Well,
monastery.
You never know.
Yeah,
Are
we
we
better
getting
be getting
paid?
rewarded.
Toby, is the monastery paying us?
Yeah, is the monastery about to
What
give
have you
us a
gotten
bunch
us
of cash?
into?
Hey, we could always loot all the ships that fell. Alright? You never know. There could still be a generator there. There could still be generators in all of them that's falling.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Personally, I'd hire someone to rummage through those ship. But
That's too much money.
Yeah.
That's too much money.
Yeah.
If we could take out the big ship, it probably has a lot.
True, if we could take over the big ship.
Well, we couldn't crew the big ship, Toby. I know you think we're skilled. We
No,
cannot
no.
crew.
What I'm saying is that we could take over the big ship to buy us a better small ship. You know what I mean?
Yes, we could technically, if we could take over the big ship, but I'm not sure if all the other guarded adventurers would just be like, yeah,
Also,
this
wait,
is
I
yours
do have
to
a question.
sell.
What happened with the ghost ship thing that happened? What did it
We
get
don't
taken
know if
over?
it's the ghost ship. It came in and is helping take out other ships.
It's
It's
still up
actually
there,
now
right?
our
Yep.
only ship in the sky.
It's still
Yeah.
up there?
It's still
Okay,
up there.
That's what I wanted
It's
to know.
wreck and shop, but it's
Does it
It's
look
versus
like a ghost
3.
ship?
It's it versus 3.
Yes, definitely, exactly.
I think one of them might be damaged, but it's it versus 3.
Anybody tell it to leave after the 3 ships are gone.
I think it's has to deal with the 3 ships first.
All right. I think you all need a break, so it's a good time to take the break. You're
what do
gonna
you mean? We're
you're gonna be able to
super
take
on
a
top.
little bit of time
We're
to
on
talk
top of
about
everything.
about what you're gonna do with all of those ships. All right. Break. The break is marsh sound. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Bye. And we're back. It's so amazing. We are back. Hold on. Here we go. All right. We are back. We are back at the top of the initiative. It is here, and we're going with the 10th round. All right. You're officially at 1 minute and 30 seconds of battle. into this event. All right. So, traffic. Of course, you're hearing everything that's happening all around the monastery as well. You are hearing that Siaraf and Berthran are still holding the entrance to the monastery. One barricade has been pushed through on the upper level of on the upper part of the monastery, and they've had to withdraw deeper inside of the monastery. They've suffered losses, but they can still manage. Hold on, I want to have the map. All right, so this one here. They've had to withdraw. Fortunately, the other one also went back a little bit, but this means that they can fortify their position a little bit deeper inside of the monastery. They're gonna have to deal with more incoming, but it's working. However, unfortunately, if you wanted to have fresh cheese or wine at the end of this, well, you might have a problem with that. But that's
not worth it anymore.
Well, now it's inside contested territory, so
we have to.
Gotta go back there. Come on. Toby, she's still not back. Toby, we are back. Alright. Hopefully he'll be there. Alright, so they had to fall back a little bit. The doors where the master bathroom is still holding, along with the door leading to the all of the training halls. They've had a breaching attempt at the dining hall of the masters and the monastery, but it's been contained for now. Hello. So, did you hear what I was saying, or did you just put in?
I just put my headset in. Yeah.
Okay. So, the news of what's happening. The monastery has had a breach in one of the garden position, the one that is completely at the top left. So they had to fall back, which means also the position at the center up also had to fall back so that they can hold this position, which does mean they'll have to hold two lines, and the one that fell back will only have to hold one, which is smaller. Unfortunately, if you want to have wine, well, now wine cellar is in contested territory. The doors near the master's bathroom is still holding, as well as the doors near the training halls. There was a breaching attempt at the monks' dining hall, but it's been contained for now. The enemy has been pushed back. There was a breaching attempt also at the small garden on the lower side in the guest quarter. Monks are currently still trying to push back the enemies there. Outside, it's not looking good for Kudan's ship. The ship seems to be losing control and going down. Fortunately, from what you're hearing, they were able to either abandon ship or teleport out. So that ship is going down, but the monastery is holding for now. The unknown ship is still firing on the enemies. That is the news from the monastery. I admit, Tobiyashi, for you, it probably hits different. Because you're hearing all of those reports coming in. You're hearing all of those people that are being injured. You're fighting right now in the garden of your monastery, which means that every time you look up, from your point of view, every time you look to your left, right above your shoulder, you see people being taken into the infirmary, which is right above A1, the entrance to the infirmary.
Mm-hmm.
Those are monks that you know, that you grew up with, that you've been mischievous with, that you've laughed with, that you've fought with. You know some of the people that you grew up with are dead right now. Some severely injured, some possibly crippled. This is your family suffering and slowly losing. All of your friends are helping a lot, but you are facing such an overwhelming force. Which means we go to the top of the initiative.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Will I get affected if I go into the fart cloud, or is it strictly just for enemies?
It's a stinking
it's
cloud.
anybody that...
It's a spell, stinking cloud. So unless you're immune to it, I do believe the stinking cloud.
So can you not, for stinking cloud, can you not pick who it affects, or is it just?
It's anybody in the area.
Yeah, that's why.
And
you have
same
to
with spike growth.
Yes.
Yeah, spike growth is just...
Anyone?
Yeah, every 5 feet you move in it, you take 2d4.
So here's the thing. With the spike growth and the stinking cloud, if the enemy wants to move through the spike growth, they're going to severely injure themselves doing this. They were there when the spell was cast, so they most likely see and know that it's there. They know that their only option is to go through the stinking cloud, which they can't see through, so they don't know what's waiting for them on the other side. It's either get injured severely or
it depends on. They have to be able to see the spike growth, right, to be able to acknowledge that it's there, or at least have passed through it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The spell says that if you are not there when the spike growth is cast, you will need to perceive them in order to know that it's there. But all of the people right now on the battlefield were there when the spell was cast.
Okay.
And there's a whole bunch of people downstairs at the lower part, which are currently finding themselves inside of a spike growth area, so they can feel it as well as see it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We don't need marsh sounds. We need combat sounds. Alright. So, as you're taking all of this in and you're watching all of those people, you don't know who those people are. They just are throwing themselves at all of you. But right now you have to push it at the back of your mind and keep on fighting. Which means, Fisher, top of the initiative. Your turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I am going to I guess I might as well just finish dealing with these guys right here.
Okay.
For now. Because I can't just keep throwing out big shit. What? Did you say, are the people at the entrance, did you say they were falling back?
Not the main entrance. Secondary
Okay.
entrance. Those that are probably among those that were found by the spies.
Okay. I am going to move up to K7 and attack the guy at L7 with a green flame blade.
You're putting audience on your back? You're turning
What?
your back to audience because right now he has his shield facing all of those people.
Even all the way down here?
What's the range? Is it 15 feet or 10 feet?
5,
Audience.
10, 15. It is.
Audience?
15.
15. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now your back is inside of that marvelous
I guess,
ship.
like I said, I'd probably just go. I mean, I can go L6, right? That's just
Yes.
outside of it?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. And that is a plus 6 is 18 to hit.
That's enough.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
That is 28
With your weapon?
slashing damage plus 13 fire damage.
Okay. For a moment, I was afraid you were going to say 3 damage from
No.
the...
No.
All right. No, yeah, absolutely.
So,
You strike him and he falls
40.
down in a single blow.
Something. Alright, and then the dude behind him takes 8 damage. 8 fire damage.
Okay. Yes.
I have a question for audience. You do have that sword on you, right?
The two-handed one, yeah.
Yeah, the one that Fisher usually has for the
Yeah.
So the ability of that thing is to make a what? Is to make a cloud?
It makes a 50-foot
Mist.
yeah.
From
It's
you or from the person it's cast from?
from the sword.
From the sword.
Um,
So yes, technically if I wanted to do the combo,
Yeah.
I could walk into the middle of them. But then if they save, I'm stuck in the middle of them.
What if
Yeah.
I did it?
I think we should stay on our side of these very, very good defensive barriers we have and
Yeah, we got
force
some
them
nice
to come to
defensive
us
barriers.
because otherwise they're just hucking their laying weapons at us.
All right. Next one is: should I try to make them go through the top circle, which is the
No,
Thorns.
I mean,
I think they can choose where they want to go.
yeah. It's take damage or lose their actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then so I will bonus action attack with War Magic. I'll step forward and then bonus action attack
Okay.
the next dude.
You for-
Nat 20.
There's a really high chance that you just murdered the poor guys. You can always roll just for fun.
31.
You do 31 damage?
Yeah.
Well, you did 8 damage in the round before, so that's enough. You just plunge your sword inside of his body and just... he looks at you kind of shocked, but also not so much, because you've been murdering everyone he knows. And he falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing you said earlier probably hits you as all of this is happening. Right now, in the last 2 rounds, you've killed 35 people. The entrance to the monastery have been doing this for 8 rounds. It probably looks like a graveyard.
Mm-hmm. They've got a nice wall built up out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bodies have been starting to fall off the side of the mountain. Especially where Ciaraf and Bertrand are.
The far right side of the map here, that's a cliff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually the side of a barrier, so if you manage to push someone down, they could simply vaporize by hitting the barrier as they fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't have anything that can, at least from this far away. I don't have like gust of wind or anything like that. All right. That will be. I'll turn to audience, take half a step, and then go ah. Never mind. Okay. Are we holding here?
Yes.
All right.
Well, and because we can always fall back to the door if we need to, and also we haven't heard over the
fall
radio.
Back to we need to fall back to the falls if we're still gonna
Okay,
protect
well,
it.
there are 2 priorities, Toby. The falls, yes, but like there's also, if we get over the radio, hey, the door where the people are summoning are under attack, we need to go there immediately.
Which is in one of the training rooms where they're summoning, so...
Yeah. Alright. I will... I think I'll... stay where I'm at then?
Okay. Which means we go down to Terry. Well, Terry's concentrating on
Uh-huh.
where's Terry? Gisgarden. Alright. Does he have something that just says blast spell? Well, he still has...
Does he just have like mind slivers? Shit like that?
No, but he's got a whole bunch of single target spells that can actually do something. But group spells, he doesn't have a whole lot. I think it should probably be where he's gonna go next time, because right now he's looking at all of this as well. I could do so much more if I only had more.
Wise words. I can do more with more.
Or with...
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that can hit group with the exception of lightning bolt, and even that. Could try and force some of the people in front to do something.
I mean, if he's on audience, he can hit 5 right now with a lightning bolt. Which is good, but...
Well, if he fires slightly diagonally, you can probably hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Alright.
You could hit 7.
All right. Oh. It's 8d6.
Correct.
Alright. 2, 4. And if you upcast it, it's only 1 more. Alright. Oh, that's a nice one. Nice. And they do not save, and that definitely doesn't save with a natural 1, meaning he throws a lightning bolt, killing this guy. And killing this guy, 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 killing this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, like this. Alright.
That's my boy. Worm thing.
Well, you know, you can't be sure he actually has a gender.
What kind of concepts of gender does
Yeah.
aberration worm thing have?
It's could be a weird concept with them, you know.
That was born of a sentient construct.
He reproduced by slurping up magic.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Terry, which means Remy! Remy feels very alone over there.
Yeah, he is. But there's also not a ton he really wants to do. I think he will come out because he wants to be in range of his bow, which is...
He wants to play?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. He doesn't actually have to move up that far. Or no, wait, is it a short bow?
Yes, I believe it's a short bow.
So I need to move up to 40 feet.
What's this?
So I need to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I would have to kind of move up to the rest of the group. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to move up to like H4.
He's gonna move
to behind
to
one.
H4. Well, to be fair, it's one of his favorite place to be, so.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna bonus action hide and shoot at the guy at H14. Because why not? That's the closest, that's the furthest guy up right now.
Well, it's actually a very. Did you choose where he was going before you said he hide? Because at G4, it's a miniature tree, so it's a perfect place to hide.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't just hide in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought it was some kind of shrubbery. That's why I went there. I didn't know it was a tree.
Well, it's a miniature
Thought it might be
tree
a bush.
because not a lot of thing can grow at this altitude.
Alright, 20 plus 9, so that's gonna be... Okay, he's gonna hit that. If you want to know, it's way over 20.
Then he hits.
Okay, d6 plus 5, and then 66. So it's basically I can just roll 76. Which is gonna be 24 damage to that guy.
Oh, it's not enough to kill him.
No. $76 plus 6 does not always kill. Actually, I think on average it doesn't.
Damn.
Kill.
All right. Well, he's
I don't know,
severely
maybe you're
injured, but he's not dead. All right, which means we go to audience.
Yeah, there's not a lot audience can do. Audience can face them with his shield. I could lightning bolt. I don't know if I want to lightning bolt.
You
It
mean
only goes 30. I actually can't really lightning bolt because I don't have the range. Yeah. Nope. Audience is gonna... There's literally anything I can do. What's this?
Ooh. Just in case it's in your... Because I'm not sure where it is right now. But just in case it's in your storage, this might be a situation for a bomb.
We saved it this long, we're just gonna use it on all these middle dudes?
I mean...
Okay, if we're ever gonna use it, we're gonna use it before we die. I think that's. Are we gonna?
I
use
mean,
it when
I just don't
everyone's
feel like
dead?
we're under a lot of pressure yet. I could be wrong, but I feel like we don't need the bomb yet. And I feel like it's kind of like a last-ditch thing.
Fair enough. I'm just thinking...
We're never gonna use it
Alright,
before we die.
well, we could just have it, like, if we keep fighting in this open field, I think
Yeah.
we should...
But we'll see how many guys keep coming. I mean,
See, if we
they're not endless.
The only good reason to use the bomb now is that if we wipe out most of them, we could run back and go help out other people.
well, we
right?
don't know, because they might keep coming, too, and we have a good defensive.
Yeah.
Like, it depends how many... Because the initial assault... I mean, we are fiddling
the
through
bomb
the
would
initial
also
assault.
probably-
There are limited guys of the initial assault, but, like...
So to be fair, right now you have a pretty good defense to prevent anyone from entering. You've bottlenecked them into a small bridge, which they need to go through a stinking cloud in order to get to the other side. You can just pick them off as they're trying to reach the other side. And if they want to try and get through the spike growth,
That's a bunch of damage.
It hurts.
they can't make it to the other side. They die if they try.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's what Audience will do, too. Audience is going to move up to the front of the bridge, just outside the stinking cloud, so that if they cross the bridge, they have to walk through Audience as well.
All right.
I mean, the least amount of damage they have to walk through the tree is at the top.
Even then, the average damage for 1 square that you walk in with spike growth is 5 damage. Meaning, if they walk 6 square, they die.
20, yeah. 50, 20, yeah.
Let's see. Would this be one of the times to use... Actually, this would be a terrible time for this.
Do you have just friggin' like javelins? Just start throwing shit?
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a level 3
Or
spot.
you could probably use a bow pretty well.
Nope, I'm gonna use a level 3 spot. I'm gonna stand here, I'm gonna say all you guys are unaffected, and I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. Because now they take more damage trying to walk across the bridge.
Come at me! Alright, so those who are gonna manage to not lose their action and puke their guts.
Well, the reason also I'm doing this is it's right at the edge range of my charm, and when they start their turn, so if they get charmed at 15 feet, and they're also just gonna be being smacked by my Spirit Guardians every turn.
Because they can't see it, right?
No, they
They can
No.
see it.
Well,
I mean, they can see it.
Through
they
the
can't
far
see
side?
it through the stinking cloud.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
the stinking
No,
cloud.
they're just gonna be standing there, just being whacked by spirits.
So you see, you got a pretty good defense right now.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
All right, all right. I'll give you points. There's not a lot I can do unless I want to make an exception and throw a really, really big monster at you right now, but I don't have a narrative reason to do so. If I do it, it's just because the Dungeon Master wants to give you a greater challenge, but I don't have a narrative reason to do so.
Our planning was good, guys. We're
Yes.
doing it for once.
Yeah.
Our planning is working.
Also, this little combo we got set up here is just
Pretty good.
fantastic for this situation.
Yeah. It's exactly what you needed. 2 Druid and an Aberration are holding back waves of enemy. Alright.
Alright.
So...
I guess we just hang out now and wait for the dragon, hopefully, to be summoned.
Alright. So how are the enemy gonna do this? Alright, hold on. I at least have to Thinking Cloud. It's a Constitution save.
Oh, and update the map for the for his thingy.
I think it's updated. Yeah, it's updated.
Oh, for my little circle? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean?
Oh, you need to put an additional one. Alright.
Yeah, the little
You want,
tiny
me to put
circle.
you want me to put a little 15-foot circle?
Hold on. It's 15-foot radius.
Oh, I guess I should choose their spectral form. They appear... Actually, I think I would choose Fae over Angelic.
Okay, so they're
Because
little
I don't really so...
Fae.
They look
fluttering
kind of like
dragons.
sprites, because Audion has seen those, and he
Sprites.
knows what they look like.
Alright, so 15 feet right at the edge of where you are. Which means...
Are they not just tiny dragons?
I mean, if I'm allowed to thematically have little dragons, they could be little dragons.
I think Fey dragons are a thing.
Yeah,
Celestial
they have a
dragons.
little bit of a butterfly feel to it,
Wing,
but
yeah.
in the way they look, but
Oh, they're dragonflies, guys. They're dragonflies.
Actually, that'd be pretty funny. Sure, they're dragonflies. That's pretty funny.
They're dragonflies.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
That's
you know, and when they slam inside in people, they just splatter like in Men in Black. It's so disgusting.
just blow up in a little radiant splatter.
Yeah.
That does 3d8 damage, but you know.
All right. Well, you got so many area of effect active in the single place. Oh, okay. So
Would you technically say we're out of battle? No.
I'm gonna technically say that you've very efficiently closed down this entry point. That I will say without hesitation. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Terry's save DC, which is really high because he's a glass cannon. All right. They do not save. They do not save. They do not save. Oh man, this is horrible. Alright.
That's what they deserve.
Harry left a real stinker.
Oh yeah,
A
definitely.
real stinger.
Definitely.
So they lose their actions.
Yes.
Essentially, yeah, they just enter this weird cloud and then suddenly they just start piling up there because you hear them coughing, hacking.
Oh, does it stop their movement as well? Or does it
Yeah. So they're just piling inside of that cloud, just
We're back.
coughing, hacking, puking their guts out. People outside wondering what's happening. Why aren't we moving? Alright. They're trying. Come on, give it to me. Oh, damn it. Diameter. Let's. Alright, close it down. Close it down. Right, so now no one's moving. So he gets injured and he doesn't do anything. He really takes a lot of damage. Takes a lot of damage. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Takes a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Alright. So they take a whole bunch of damage. And one of them pukes his guts out. And the others are very confused. So that probably looks like this. And the weirder stuff is that you can't see either. All you can see are those who are trying to get through Jorg's spike growth. And they're just bleeding everywhere. You just see trails of blood pooling on the floor and streaming through that little creek that's just flowing off the mountain. It's getting disgusting. That's everything they can do. Tobiashi, it's your turn.
My turn.
Today on Gnome
Gosh.
Tube, how to kill an arm.
Wait, you did it. Wait, you did. Who circles around audience? Is that the
Fine.
thing?
It's the spirits, but they don't hurt you.
Yeah.
Because I designated them not to hurt you.
So it is through his will and his will alone that you are safe.
Yeah. I think technically... Well, actually, no, because I think if I'm charmed or turned now, I think that it's when I cast it, so I think you'd still be safe from this cast.
Mhm.
But, I don't know.
I might as well get ready to protect, right? I am going to go to... I'm going to add another area effect thing. I am going to go to B4.
Okay.
And I am going to put down my
Smoke?
my smoke, yeah. I'm going to put down my smoke.
Would you rather be on B3? Because B4, you're inside of this little lake.
Oh yeah, B3, sorry. Yeah, I'm at B3. Yeah, I'll put my smoke down at B3. 15-foot radius. I can see through it, they can. That's basically it.
Okay.
15-foot radius.
It's also going to be a... What color? So what color was the dragon that's a part of that made the monastery alcoves?
Celeste, he's white.
Radiant
He's
white
white.
with a little bit
So it's
of
good.
golden blue.
It'll be like a white, misty, golden blue color. I hit a couple of the ruins. That should work. Boom.
And so suddenly you just see this nauseating cloud, and then you see all of this fluttering little dragonfly around the audience, and suddenly you see this pillar of white light. I don't know, I feel like someone somewhere says, huh, I guess he wants us to go there.
If they do go there, they have to walk through all that. So,
They literally can't. They will die.
so it's basically a beacon to be like, oh, that's where we should go. They start walking that way.
You are being a little bit of a will-o'-the-wisp right now, because if they think you're somehow telling them where to go, they're gonna die trying to get there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where we should be.
Oh, good. All right, we're gonna go there. You know, I think you're a bit of a sadistic group when you think about it.
Are we? We're defending
Hey,
the lives
they-
of the people
Hey,
in the temple.
they
again.
started-
Adventuring is a rough life, and it's violent, and you gotta
we've been
do what
through
you
it
gotta
before.
do.
Yeah, they started
Listen.
before. We couldn't protect the castle when they was falling. We're stepping our game up.
These guys are pirates too. Listen, they were hired to do this. They can turn around and leave it anytime they want. It is always an option.
Well, I mean, they could leave, but then they'd probably get shot by their captain, or killed,
Well,
They could just walk into the forest and keep walking.
Go to the nearest town, start a new life as a farmer.
They could turn around and walk right back off that cliff. Wait.
it's a gentler
Wait a
way
second.
of going. All right.
So-
The one cultist who's a farmer now out there just like,
Yeah.
wonder who else will join me.
It is actually some pretty good land.
it's good soil.
We just
I-
returned 5 years later. He's created a commune of a bunch of like ex-cultists who we just almost killed but didn't quite, who are just traumatized and like living
We
off
show
the
our
land.
faces- we show our faces, they're all shaking up. Hide the gates!
There's a new village. Oh, there's a huge forest. It's the village inside of the forest. It's isolated from everyone. It's all of the survivors of this fight.
Just huddled.
They just keep saying that the dragons are coming, but not in a good way. All right. Well, I really have to admit, you've got a very good defense there. There's not a lot that I can do. Arunak looks at all of this, and he sort of has... He was a bit worried for a moment. He just casts a spell, and he just look at everyone. He looks at Tobiashi, emitting that beam of light, and then there's sort of that realization moment of... Oh. Well, I guess... we're good?
Yeah.
We're good.
I can take a healing word if you want, but like, yeah, we're good.
I could too. I'm below. No, actually, I'm a little bit above 50% health. Like 8
Oh right,
points.
because you took the freaking. I forgot why.
Yeah,
you
I got hit by a
freaking
ship. I'm 30. I have 38 hit points out of 69. So I'm a 1 under.
Technically, it's his job to heal people under half, so you should know healing. But
I'm 1 under. Yeah, I'm 1 under 50.
All right, so it's healing word.
Might be too far away.
you might be too far away. Actually, 5, 10, 15. You are pretty far away. Like,
You're
four,
far,
although I think healing word is a long range.
60 feet.
Yeah, healing word can reach you. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, healing word's very long.
Oh yeah, 50. I'm 50 feet away from him.
Yeah, no, he can healing word you.
All right, so yeah, all right. So plus casting modifier. So it's what's his casting modifier? +7. So you take back 12.
It's just the casting modifier. It's his wisdom modifier. Not with his proficiency bonus.
Oh, ability modifier. All right.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's just a whiff of pleasant smell that he sends your way.
I was like 7. Damn, wait a second. That's not.
So how much is it?
7. Exactly. How did you
7?
know?
Okay.
7.
That's fine.
That's healing word. It's a great distance spell. It does not bring back a lot of healing.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good way of getting someone back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about other people. I'm gonna literally keep passing my turn until the enemies get closer, so we can
Yeah, I
go through
think
this
that's-
pretty.
I think
We can
that's what
go
I'm
through this
doing,
pretty
too.
fast.
Unless someone comes close to me, then you
Because
know.
it's kind of up to them if they can get through this or die. Because we're not really gonna walk to them.
Yeah.
That's
The
pretty
only
much
thing
my
I'm
plan
looking out
too.
for is if there's another ship coming.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that
And
would
if
change.
any more news from the monastery.
Wait,
Any
Jorg,
more
do you
news
have
from the
Thorn
monastery.
Whip? Nothing's
Ooh.
really close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm a wolf.
Yeah.
you're a wolf.
That's what
I
I'm
mean, all
saying.
my-
I think. I mean, Remy will keep attacking with his.
Yeah,
Just
all
go right next to
throw
audience. Just go right next to
firebolts.
audience. Top side.
Well, Almanac
But-
was getting closer to Tobiashi, so he could actually try and do a.
Pinecone.
No. So he could try and do
Cure wounds.
cure wounds, but
Good.
that's a really good idea.
If we keep passing, they're just gonna kill themselves.
No,
I
but
mean,
he's gonna get. Almanac is gonna go right on the edge of that spike growth and try and grab people and pull them through it against their will, because he does have Vine Whip.
So
Get over here!
Vine.
Ah!
I think it's Thorn Whip or something. But yeah.
Thorn Whip.
Yeah,
Right,
Vine was the
keep it
Pokemon
closer.
move.
Oh wait,
Get
actually,
over here.
if everyone's passing their turn, right? I could do the same thing with my Silk and just pull people in.
I mean, I'm not passing my turn. I'm just like, unless anything changes, I'm just gonna let
Yeah,
that
You're-
happen.
Yeah,
taking the
Jorg,
dodge
Jorg
action.
will move up to
Yeah.
IJ 5-6 when he can, just to fill in that gap. But
Yeah, I might move. Actually, audience would. I think because that'll hit. I think it would be better for me to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, maybe 20 feet towards N10 so that his stuff would also cover anyone trying to walk through that.
Trying to walk through the river and everything, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would cover, and it would still cover the bridge.
Would the river does the river count as rough terrain?
Yes.
Especially with the spike growth, so do they stack?
No, that don't stack. But it's just a
Rough terrain
huge
doesn't
rough
stack,
terrain
man.
everywhere. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, audience is gonna move to N10, so that anyone walking through that also has to let me know when I have to roll my 3d8 on.
Well, you moved in the range of the two people were just about to try and lead,
Oh.
so they're gonna get blasted by your spell.
jeez.
It's is there a save on it?
Probably.
Yeah, it's Wisdom 14.
Oh, one of them got a natural 20. That's so
Nice.
convenient.
Good for him. He only takes He only takes 7. The other guy takes 14.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, he was already bleeding everywhere. There's blood all over this little creek, and then suddenly he starts getting blasted by spells. His skin is just peeling off at this point. It's just
He also
Horrifying.
has to roll against my shield because he's now within range of it, which is 15.
Oh wow, 17 and 19 on the dice. All right.
All right, good job. They're not also charmed.
All right. So, with this moment where you look at this, it's all right. We got this. They can't get in unless they just want to die. They're just gonna be pulverized. And you get to the end of the round, feeling cocky and bold and good, and suddenly you.
Not cocky, just like we've set up a good defense.
Yeah, absolutely. You hear on the intercom the Nirsa saying, I think they figured out the dragon is an illusion. They're coming in. It's the light wall is not gonna last.
Like what, the generator or the
The light wall that's preventing the big ship from moving in closer.
The light wall. How long do we have on the dragon?
So, oh phew! I thought we just lost the stream. Everyone stopped moving. Ah, okay, that was just lag.
How long do we got on the dragon?
You ask, and it's you hear there's Someone else answers, not someone from the garden. Tobiyashi, it's one of your master that answers. The scroll master.
Oh,
You hear him just go, "Give me that thing. You're not going to be able to answer correctly." Yes, and he's panting a little bit. Then that's when you remember. Oh yeah, there's a really good reason why he's called a scroll master. He's really good with scrolls. Magic scrolls.
Should have got some scrolls of haste from him before we
So give me that. They're kind of almost there. I mean, if you can hold for just a moment, you hear him cast, and you recognize the word for fireball, and
maybe like a minute, seconds time frame.
I'm guessing maybe another 30 seconds, but then you're gonna have to find a way to last until the dragon answers, because you're basically ringing the bell of a dragon. If he doesn't want to come, he's not gonna come. So
he said to call his name too. If I call his name, would it help if I'm over by the summoning? What?
That's a
separate thing.
That's our summon.
Oh.
It's different than their summon.
Yeah, they're actually summoning a dragon, but here's the thing that you have to remember. A dragon that size has the ability to succeed a save if he is about to fail it. So, yeah, he could decide not to come if he doesn't want to.
He could decide not to come.
Or if he's too far away, like you said.
Well, he said, yeah.
So, like, mechanically, are they casting Gate to bring the dragon?
Probably.
And then that's what the save would be, whether or not it wants to come?
Probably something similar to that. They're networking several elves, so usually those spells are variant of spell that already exist. So it's probably something similar to, but not exactly that.
I'm gonna trust that the dragon probably is not gonna want to have the monastery that, Toby and stuff was at, and we were all at, be destroyed. So I'm gonna trust that it's gonna come. I'm gonna trust, and also from its personality, I'm gonna trust that it's gonna come.
Now, if it doesn't come after our defenses fail, I gotta call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If their summoning doesn't work, we can do our summon.
Yeah. Also, I think we continue to hold the very strong position we have here until.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, the big ship's gonna. Yeah. I mean, we have 30 If it's 30 seconds, that's what 6:12.
So
it's like
if I look in the
more
sky, how many have we gotten a confirmation of how many are left in the sky?
So right now, as this is happening, you're looking up and you're trying to ascertain what's this. You can still see a lot of small. We looked at during the break. Apparently, Jolly Boat is the correct name for for the kind of rafts that are coming at all of you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you see a good number of them still coming. They're still depositing troops everywhere. You see those little gunboats moving, but there are not as many of them. Tasul is slowly cleaning them out. So their protection, the Jolly Boat's protections, is slowly being torn apart by...
Damn, if we did have a cannon down here...
If you what?
I said if we had a cannon down here...
Well, a monastery, they don't want to... So you look at this...
Yes, but no, I agree. I don't think our position changes right now. I think we can, especially since we're holding this choke point very well, and we have to trust in the other adventurers to hold their choke points.
So you're looking at this, you see the ships fighting, this unknown ship helping you. He's hammering the enemy ships. One of them, its barrier has collapsed and it's starting to fall apart in the sky. And then suddenly you have this moment where okay, they seem to be holding, and you see this little dot of light arriving, coming from beyond the wall of light, you see, and it hits the barrier with such force that the entire mountain just shakes a little. And then that's when you realize, holy shit, that's the siege ballista of the huge ship coming in.
Is there any way to contact the random ship and tell it to get out of there? Because it's not going to be able to hold in a second.
You don't know. Your best way of doing that was when Cooldown was there, because ship-to-ship communication would have been possible. But he teleported out, so you don't know if that was established or not.
I feel like they probably noticed that.
They probably did notice that. But I'm still going to be like, I'm going to ask Dirsa before the wall of light goes down if she can send out, because they're universal, if she can send out a warning flare up into the sky and that ship will recognize it, that our defenses our screen is falling. I'll ask her if she can send up
Wait, that would let everyone else know, though.
That's fine. I don't want our random friend to get blown out of the sky by a siege breaker when he's in the middle of just fighting 3 smaller ships.
Then Irsa is saying, we have to abandon the position completely. We're going to be overrun. Their ballistas are turning in our direction. Connie can't do anything to protect us against this. I've used everything I can to protect us. We have to evacuate. I'll do my best.
Evacuate the position.
I'll do my best to save as many of the monks that are still alive around us. Hope you survive.
Bye. Alright, we hold our position, and if we need to, we fall back around that room, and we hold as long as we can and hope a dragon shows up. Our plan hasn't changed.
Alright.
It's just
14, that's 6, and that 10. Alright, they just keep piling up inside of the cloud of puke that's accumulating. They're pushing against one another, trying to get through. They just can't make it. Terry's cloud is just way too big. His stink is...
Here, let me roll you. I'm just gonna roll you. How many rounds are we going through?
Terry's
Just one?
stank is overpowering.
Yeah.
We're just going through one round. Let me roll you just an attack from Remy real quick to just see if it, since we're kind of going through this quickly. Remy's attack is gonna hit. One guy is gonna, doesn't really matter, but one guy is gonna take.
He can't sneak attack.
But he can't.
Or I guess he could
'Cause
on
he can't
any of the dudes he can see. The middle circle is...
Yeah, I know. He's just gonna shoot guys that are not in the middle circle.
Yeah.
Some guy is gonna take 27 damage that's not in the middle circle. You can choose who.
Well, one of them was starting to move and clipping the spike growth. So yeah, Remy's gonna pick off someone who is just taking damage and just feels good.
All right, and yeah, I'm gonna hold my position. Everyone's gonna hold.
And they're trying to get through, and they're getting pulverized by audience's little cloud, and then they get...
I'm just gonna roll a universal roll for it. I'm just gonna roll a universal damage roll. This is gonna be the universal damage roll for it, just so we're going faster. All right, it's gonna be 16. So they're gonna take 16 or 8 if they save.
Okay, well, that's enough for them.
Once they hit.
So as they try to move in closer and closer, those that were already inside of the spike growth, they just sacrifice themselves, trying to either get out or go to the bridge. And those on the bridge, they just keep failing. I mean, they can't roll past 10 on the dice. So another round passes. You see the battle in the sky, Kudown's ship disappearing, falling. Round 12. When round 12 arrives and you start seeing the number where you are thinning out, but there are more coming in, trying to get through. I'm just not gonna put them there because unless they get super lucky and roll 2 straight natural 20, your defense is too good. It's not, nothing's gonna get through. So
So we can, yeah.
So at the end of this turn, when the next one comes, round 12, you see one enemy ship receiving a volley from the ship helping you right now. And it is so severe that some of the shots just go right through. The ship barely manages to hold itself together. It starts turning around and trying to retreat. A few more shots from the siege breaker get through, and the barrier around the around the monastery shakes. You see the walls around you crack, fissures. But the barrier right now is holding. Right now in the sky, it's 2 ships against 1, but there's this huge mass coming in. And as this round ends, you hear someone saying, "Alright, I think the summoning is over. Now we just gotta hold until the dragon decides to accept." Pray, guys, pray to whomever god you know.
Well, that's pretty easy for audience to pray about a dragon.
The enemies are pushing forward and trying even more. You hear that another passage inside of the mountain has fallen and they're retreating. There is one adventurer from the garden which is severely injured, according to what you're hearing. But right now they're managing to hold down the passageways.
If there's anyone injured, try and get him out. I'll say don't risk your. If you have to retreat. Don't.
All right.
Don't sacrifice yourself. We're in the end game now. We're just trying to hold on. Don't die for this.
All right. In that case, everyone withdraws from the upper part of the monastery. And they
start giving ground. We're falling, give ground if you need to.
They reform the barrier. They reform their barricade in the corridor that is just in front of the training room. So smaller place to hold. Unfortunately, there are people that were holding the monks' dining hall, which also retreat, which covers another pass. So a fourth of the monastery has fallen to this. Tobiashi, behind you, you just keep seeing more and more monks being taken to the infirmary. The barrier is still holding for now, and hits are pummeling the barrier. Fisher, you can recognize what this is, however. It's not precise. The light barrier, the enchantment is holding, but whatever cast it is no longer there. It's about to fall. The enemy does not see where it's firing. It's just taking pot shot to make sure that the barrier is not being taken down and has a chance to recover. So they're not actually seeing where they're firing. They're just firing in roughly the right direction.
Okay.
Shields at 20%, Captain. Sorry.
Well, actually, one hit at the end of this round, one hit registers, and officially the barrier around the mountain falls into the category of weakening. So the barrier around the monastery is starting to lose its shape. The fight on the outside, the ship is still taking a pounding from the others, but it manages to destroy another ship attacking it, which means there is one ship which its barrier are still holding, and one burning ship trying to leave as the 14th round comes to an end. When this round comes to an end, however,
The light shields.
the small ships carrying troops stop coming in. Either they've given up or something else is happening. And this is when the light barrier completely dissipates and you see this huge gargantuan ship just pierce through, and the fog that was covering it was preventing you from saying what it was vanishes, and you see this monster of a ship. It's nearly instinctive. You look at it, all of its ballistas pointing toward the monastery. Not one, but two siege cannon oriented toward the monastery. It's difficult to say anything else than this thing is a predator. There is no chance of getting around it.
Is it a full-size siege breaker? Were we right?
Oh yes, it's
Okay.
an audience. It is the first time you see one this close. You've seen them sometime in some port, but you've never seen one this close. And oh boy, is it huge, big, and capable of withstanding so much.
Well, boys, you ready for phase 2? We did it. We beat phase 1.
Fisher, you know by experience that this ship probably has well over 20 ballistas capable of firing simultaneously. And they're all omnidirectional, judging from all the little spots of light placing themselves toward the monastery. You see the flaming ship that had retreated go behind the ship and follow it. The ship that helped you is standing alone in the sky against a ship twice its size.
Well, hopefully it leaves. Hopefully it gets out of there.
Beaming outside at an incredible strength, you hear a voice. Fisher, it is a voice you passionately hate.
Oh no.
Inhabitant of the monastery, you have fought valiantly. You are to be commended. Unfortunately, you have forced my hand. Surrender now, and we might let some of you go. Or you can keep fighting, and we'll pick the survivors from the rebels of your home.
Well,
Asshole.
I don't think we can respond. I don't think we have a way to respond to him, so it's not like...
Well, if you say this out loud, there's a monk that comes from the infirmary that looks at you, says, "Do you really want to answer that?"
We need like 20 more seconds. Any time we buy from answering is good.
I know enough about magic to boost your voice. Do you want to be the voice of the monastery?
Want Fisher to. I almost want Fisher to be the voice because I think he
Fisher
might
be
listen
the
to
voice.
Fisher more. He might get thrown off by hearing Fisher's voice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
Fisher.
talk to him.
Fisher, I'm looking at you. I'm like, 20 seconds, buddy. Give us 20
That's all we
seconds.
need.
Start telling him about how much you just. I don't care. 20 seconds.
The monk casts a spell on you. It's a amplified version of the cantrip, so it just amplifies your voice, and the monk tells you, just so that you know, if you start screaming, people are gonna hear you in the next village. Go.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and give. If this is a roll, I'm gonna try and give Fisher advantage. If this isn't a roll, I'm just gonna let him talk.
I'll give you guidance if it's all roll also.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can make this a roll to see how much time it can buy.
Well, I was gonna let Fisher talk, so if you also want to judge off how well he does.
Absolutely.
To make the DC.
I'm going to take everything into consideration.
Okay. Go ahead, Fisher.
Hey, Cap. Been a while. You know, that fancy new ship you got, looks like those cannons would make a nice, pretty big boom when they blow up again. Sorry I didn't get you with the last one, but, you know, you're still number one on my list. Why don't you stop being a little coward and actually come down here? Hiding in your little flying castle over there.
There is a brief moment where you don't hear anything. Then you hear, oh, the little machine who killed its crew. Have you found yourself inside of this monastery so I can make you kill them again?
Why don't you come down here and try?
It's all up to you. Lower the barrier, or I will pick the survivors from the rubble of your failing defenses.
The question, the barrier is not currently fallen yet. It is lowered.
It is weakening.
Or it's weakened.
Yeah.
If we lower it, can it start charging?
Yes, but it's gonna take it. It's not instantaneous. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, one round, one
Yeah,
charge.
yeah, obviously. With what I know of him, I don't think, but I just want to like double check. I don't get the vibe that he's the kind of dude that would be like, okay, barrier drops. Okay, we'll just hit him a few times to soften him up before like we even do anything.
He cares little enough about the people he probably hired to do this that he would probably send a volley of small ships, of small rafts, to completely overwhelm entry points, and then he may come.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, I think we do better against a bunch of small little ships than we do against the giant ballistas right now, and I think that stalls for more time.
Yeah, yeah, I'll go. All right, we'll lower the shields. Come meet me in the garden.
Tobiashi, there's a monk looking at you. You can read in his face. Is he serious?
He's dead serious. Get ready.
They don't know about our reinforcements. This is our... They think they have us won.
Booming voice. Yeah, guys, they don't know about our real.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying it and you're not saying it.
All right.
Have most of the little guys right now died, by the way? The other guys are already
yes,
here,
those
or
who
are
were
they-
still stuck inside of the cloud are still puking their guts out, but everyone else is dead right now. So anyone left
Okay.
are people that are just having a really bad day.
Okay, I'm just not gonna end the spells. I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna we'll keep it up and just wait to see what happens.
All right.
If he actually comes down to the garden.
All right. So Tobiashi, the monk, looks at you, takes a deep breath, and goes inside of the fall. It takes a few moments, and you see.
Take a few extra. Stall. Have some trouble lowering the shields. Maybe fiddle with the controls.
Well, you don't want to take too long because then he's just gonna float up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The barrier comes down. You feel the energy of the barrier just... It's a pressure on you, this arcane pressure that just disappears. It sort of lifts your shoulder a little bit because it felt heavy with all of that energy everywhere.
I'm gonna go to my internal comms. I'm gonna go to any adventurers left. If we need to, if the dragon doesn't arrive, TP out as many monks as you can. Or try and get out as many monks as you can.
You hear Sierra respond. Alright, very well. Everyone, you just heard, audience. Slowly pull back. Slowly pull back. Gather everyone in a single place. Hopefully we can teleport everyone at the same time if we need to.
I'm gonna check my orbs now the barrier's down. Are they still green? Or is there anything blocking them?
Your orbs are green.
Okay.
There's nothing around right now that is powerful enough to interfere with these orbs.
I'm gonna kind of nod at Fisher, tap on the orbs, just showing him that we have an out if need be, if things go south.
You see a whole
Oh, I did this through.
You see a whole bunch of small rafts coming out of the ship and slowly making their way toward the monastery. The large ship keeps getting closer and closer. There's a point where you look at this and haha, it better work because if he starts firing, the monastery is going to be replaced with a crater on the side of a mountain. Suddenly, you see the skies starting to darken. Darken even more, even more, even more. Becomes nearly apocalyptic black outside. As if a storm so much greater than anything you'd had ever seen before is preparing in the sky. It feels the light is being drained because of how thick the cloud cover is. You see lightning going from one cloud to another, then another, and then another, and then suddenly it starts looking like a storm of dry lightning, just moving about everywhere. This cloud moves and becomes so large. Connie couldn't have conjured this up. Maybe Sarn could, but he's not here right now. Suddenly you hear this screech in the cloud. It is deafening. You see this burst of light appear and move through the clouds, opening its wings easily over 1,000 feet wide, with wings completely open. It breathes in and lets out so much energy. You can hear the angelic songs of the heavens when this energy hits everything that is in front. Easily 80 small craft just vaporize as this beam of light strikes them and hits the ground. Then it turns around and scream in Draconic. This is mine. And he breathes and let it all out toward the predator. The hit is so massive, so powerful. The ship itself just goes as the beam of light scrapes on the barrier of the ship, but you see the barrier just go and the barrier just falls around. The ship is without protection. The dragon breathes again, and this is something you've never seen, a dragon being able to breathe 3 times in a row without any pause. The ship...
You wonder why audience worships these guys.
The ship flickers for a brief moment, and you just see it teleport itself out.
Question is, did the captain leave before the ship teleported to come meet us or not?
The predator has retreated.
What? I just go, hey, that's cheating.
It's cheating! Come back!
You just teleport a whole ship like that?
It is possible. It's a ship
still
that is
here.
massive enough that it can generate enough power to do this.
Audience is gonna calm. Is there anyone that can trace that signature immediately? I can't, but is there anyone who can trace that teleporter signature left here?
You hear on the comm, Lofiralis, this. Give me a moment. I'll do my best. I'll rejoin you on the terrace. I'll try and see where it went.
They all sound so good.
Outside, you see the dragon slowly landing at the foot of the mountain. It folds its wing and looks at the monastery.
Okay.
Right now, only Remy had seen such a large dragon. Now everyone sees it. Huge serpent-like, with 6 wings when they're fully deployed. A wingspan a bit over 1,000 feet wide, and this body of the dragon is 500 feet long. Completely white, with golden lines that go across its chest all the way to the back, and little blue elements at the end of each of its wing. For brief...
Looks like our little boy Azalta grew up.
Well, for him, it's been 1,500 years.
Our boy's all grown up. I'm so proud.
You didn't notice when the whole thing happened, but when he goes down and he folds back his wing, your hand stops shaking. Oh, jeez. You didn't have even a choice. You were shaking of fear. Well, for your case of awe in front of that dragon.
I was gonna say I can't be frightened.
Yeah.
Probably more off.
Well, it's because this dragon is part of the dragon race that I created when I was in 2nd edition, and it was awe or fear, the aura. So even if you were ally, you could be hit by the aura, but it would be awe instead of fear.
Fear. All right. Well, should we go to him? Should we wait for him to come up to us? Should we go meet with the guy who's going to trace the signature?
Well, Lofiralis is going to get there no matter what. So if you want to go down and if you want to have this little moment of talking with him, I don't mind. It's really up to you. I think Jorg doesn't need to go to school tomorrow, so...
Do you guys, or does someone need to go to bed, or do you want to go?
I have work tomorrow.
I have work tomorrow. I mean, I want to go talk to the dragon, but I also
Same.
want to do it next, or
Okay.
not next week.
When Remy's there, I need Remy to see what he's saying, really.
That is fair.
Okay.
Hopefully Remy can be there, and we did accomplish what we wanted for this. I think, yeah, it's fair. That's a next session thing. I think
Yeah,
this would be a good
so-
point to end it.
Just so that you know, because like I say, everything you do is taken into consideration. And I just want to say out loud. Your decision to side with Cooldown for the ship, for reinforcement, made it so that you saved Kayazin's life. The interference that you had inside of the ship help the ships outside last an additional round, so that now it overlapped when the reinforcement came, instead of them disappearing and then having a full round of being pounded by everything they had and then the ship arriving. Your tactic on the garden, as I said, it was flawless. You completely boxed in the enemy arriving to the point where I did not see the use of just keep pouring enemy there. Your confidence in your allies to hold the line made it so that the garden was able to hold. Barely. Some of those rolls were really low, but your confidence in them, and instead of just giving the entire burden to the monastery, made it so that the monastery survived. So in the end, all of your decision makes it that Tobiyashi, your family might have been diminished, but it is still there. You still have a home. And now you might learn more about your history because of all the decisions you took.
Okay.
And you forced a very powerful enemy to retreat.
That's good.
Yeah.
And all of this could have ended really badly. Just say you could have had to retreat, but you didn't. All right. Just felt like saying it so that I know sometimes it's not obvious, but it really, everything did have consequence. And the consequence is you won, you made new allies, and you learn new things to keep the quest going. And you didn't lose anyone.
Impressive for us.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about it, it really could have ended when you destroyed the generator on the ship the first time. If you hadn't gone out, did that, you would have had so much trouble leaving the ship, and you could have died there with the ship going down. It
That
was
would
a possibility. Now, granted, I'm not trying to kill you, so it was a small possibility, but it was a possibility. Alright. Campfire.
Nice job, guys.
We did it.
Yeah,
Did it.
absolutely. It's kind of fun. It's also fun for a dungeon master to look at this and say, I let my player do their thing. They found a good strategy. They held it to the point that they even had a few rounds to themselves, because honestly, if I wanted to add something, it would have been out of spite, and I don't hate my players, so yeah. So yeah, good job. Absolutely good job.
It's amazing what happens when you actually follow a good plan.
Maybe we can learn from this.
No.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, next week, all of you are on vacation, with the exception of Tobiashi and Remy. So probably we'll know.
Side campaign.
Yeah. Well, we're probably just gonna skip a few hours in the future after the conversation when everyone goes back, and it's gonna be the next day, and we're gonna have Tobiashi and Remy do. I don't know, do you want me to find something for you to do, or are you confident that you have something that you want to do with Remy?
I'm not sure. I could take him to the cave.
Alright, you could
Do some searching around. Yeah.
Alright, could be a little bit of... Alright. I'll take that, and I will try and build something around it.
I think you should just build a romance date episode around
Whoa.
It makes sense.
Well, you know.
just
What
a
happened?
They're
random fan one of those like in between episodes after a big battle filler episode in an anime, and it's just like it's not completely canon, but it's kind of canon, and it's just Remy Toby lovers.
Whoa.
Oh, it's their cave exploration date. Alright.
Never talked about again. Okay.
Yeah. No. Weirdly enough, it never has any consequences, and it just. Yeah, that's it. All right, so apparently it's just gonna be Tobiashi and Remy next episode. Hopefully, Remy will have solved the problem. If not, well, I don't know. It would feel weird just having an episode with one player. So. Hopefully he'll have solved his family problem, and we'll have 2 players. That's it. All right.
All right.
Okay. So with this, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a pleasant, whatever part of the day it is, wherever you are in the world. Hope it was at least a little stressful for also those watching, not just players. And yeah, hope to see you next week, next Wednesday, December 25th. I'm pretty sure it's mostly going to be the Lonely Souls. We're going to be watching Twitch on the 25th, but well, it's going to be for you, so you'll have something to watch. Always fun, not being alone. Yeah, so next Wednesday, rebroadcast on Friday, as always. But I will make extra effort to actually be there. Or at least have someone there, just in case someone needs to talk. Because I don't know, maybe I won't be there next Friday. I'm not sure yet. But I will make sure that at least one of you, if you don't mind, is there, at least just watching the chat. Yeah. And if you want to be there tomorrow for map making, on Thursdays. Sorry, for map making. I think we've finally figured out how the map's gonna go, so it could be nice and relaxing. So yeah, with this, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you want to support us, remember it's always possible to just follow us, leave a like, leave a comment, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. If you want to do more, make a donation, which is going to be so appreciated by me right now. Because I really... anyway, job's been scarce right now. Can become a Patreon, subscribing on Twitch. All of this help me. If you can't do any of those, there's always one free thing and effortless that you can do, mostly effortless that you can do, and that's spreading the word of this channel. It helps, I promise. So with this, campfire art. With this, thank you for being here. See you next week, and as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.
Good night.